Okay, everybody, it is Monday, April 28th, 2025, and it's 9:38 a.m. And I'm going to, well, let's have a little fun. It's just another manic Monday. I wish it were Sunday. Okay, I'll stop. So I would normally not pick manic because the M is not in the front half of the alphabet as far as letter frequency, but the other four are good. ETAO and SHRDLUC. I'll write that system in the description for you to memorize. If you want to get these in 3 or 4 regularly like I do, you can do it. The system works. And by the way, I think the first word in Wordle is a little bit overrated. If you use one of the top 30 Wordle words, you're usually pretty good. It's that second guess that's is so crucial. And look what I got, the M, the one letter out of all of them. That's funny. Okay, so now let's use our system. ETAOIN, ETAOIN, we've used SHRDLUC, SH. All right, so in other words, we want to use a word with the M, but not in that spot, and 4 of these letters. Do you see anything? Okay. Oh, I see a really obvious one using the 4 most common. Tomes, T-O-M-E-S, like, what are tomes? Long books, T-O-M-E-S, tomes. Like War and Peace is a tome, I believe. I think we'll go with that. Sounds right. Okay. By Tolstoy. And Tolstoy's wife did all the writing. She wrote the whole book. So it's a great story if you ever read about that. He would create the writing, but she would actually write it for him, because they didn't have a printing press. Okay, so we got the M in that spot. We don't have much, boys. It's going to be tough to get it 3 or 4 now. Real tough. But let's not give up hope. Okay, after the second guess, it's a good time to review your vowels. Okay, can't use the A, E, I, or O. Wow. Wow. See, that tells you something right there. See, this is why you review your vowels. A, E, I, O are all out already after the second guess, which means it's either the U or the sometimes Y. So, could be mummy, M-U-M-M-Y. That would be funny, right? But I don't have the nerve to guess it right away. So, hang on. No guts, no glory, though, right? E-T-A-O-I-N, ETAOIN, SHRDLUC, S-H-R-D-L-U-C. Oh, no, we already used the C. So, in other words, the next 5 most common letters in the English language, left to right, are H-R-D-L-U in that order. So now we want to make a word with this M right there, because it's green. It's in that location, and 4 of these letters. So, could be rummy, R-U-M-M-Y, like gin rummy. Okay, R-U-M-M-Y, the U and the Y. I'm starting to feel like it's one of these words with the U and the double M and the Y. But let's go through here. H, hummy, tummy. I can't use the T, and that's kind of a slang, isn't it? H-R, rummy. So let's hold on to rummy and mummy. Dummy, D-U-M-M-Y, like a crash test dummy, because dummy, calling someone a dummy is a slang. But so we got 3 words now. Dummy, mummy, rummy. Okay, so now let's go. I mean, it's got to be one of those words. If the A, E, O, and I are already gone, unless there's a Y here, like gymnasium. Gymnasium is slightly more than 5 letters, but I mean, you get the idea. Like a gypsum, no, too many letters. Doesn't fit anyway. Okay, well, let's go to the alphabet right here real quick. A, see if just anything pops up. B, C, D, and hold on to dummy, mummy, and rummy. E, F, G, gummy, like a gummy bear. So there's 4 words. Oh, this is turning into a nightmare. H, I hate Mondays, another Monday song. Monday, Monday, another one. Okay, Mamas and the Papas, right? Michelle Phillips. Kind of looked like Susan Day, didn't she? H, okay, I'm off track here. Hummy, J, H-I-J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, Q, U, Kwami, great soft drink in Germany, the Kwami. I made that up. R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Okay, so assuming this is, we got dummy, gummy, rummy, and dummy, gummy, rummy, mummy. So, do we go for mummy? I'm thinking rummy. Oh man, I hate to not guess mummy and it be it, because I'm going to be mad at first. Let's go with mummy. Be the right club today, Hal Sutton. Oh boy. All right, so now we're down to, so much for trusting your first instinct. Like I said, never trust your first instinct. It's terrible. Okay, well, we're over 5 minutes already in this video, so we're going to dummy, gummy, and rummy. All right, I'm going with rummy. Come on, be the right club today, Hal Sutton. Oh, whoops, not a word on the list. Rum. Oh, come on. Come on. So now we're down to gummy and dummy. Which one are we going with? I don't think it's going to be dummy because, I don't know. And I'm going to pick it anyway. It's going to be gummy, isn't it? Oh, okay, it's dummy. So we got it. Okay, so anyway. So this is what happens a lot of times in Wordle. It's kind of a worst case scenario where you get a bunch of rhyming words and then it's just a matter of choice. And I went with mummy. Mathematically speaking, letter frequency rummy was the choice. Then dummy, then mummy. Okay. Rummy, dummy. No, rummy, dummy, then gummy and mummy, actually. So mummy would have been last of the four, but I went with it. And then I went with rummy. So, okay, well, you can't win them all. We'll see you for the next video. Bye.